on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to Lagos, Nigeria. If you are just joining us, no, we're not just a starter. We don't start since 5 a.m. But welcome all the same. We appreciate you joining us this morning. I am SheriffQuadry. We're live right now via our mobile app. You can listen to us from our mobile app, Nigeria Info FM. You can download our mobile app from Google Play Store if you're on Android. If you use iPhone, you can download it straight up from the Apple iOS store. Feel free to download, share it with your loved ones. It streams seamlessly. You enjoy it. I mean, look, the layout is amazing. It's lovely. By the way, it's just one app for 3 stations because you have Nigeria Info Lagos there, Nigeria Info Abuja there as well, and Nigeria Info Port Harcourt on the same app. 3 for just one download. It's amazing. You would never regret downloading that app. It's great. And when you download, please, give some reviews up from your phone straight to the app stores. Let others know your experience. All right. It helps us also to look at in the other side of the app that we're not seeing. Okay. Great. You can also listen straight from our website, www.nigeriainfo.fm. That's our website address, nigeriainfo.fm. You can listen live from our website. You can also catch past episodes of shows here on Nigeria Info on our website as well. Great stuff. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. On Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. On YouTube. Right. So now let's get on with the conversation this morning. We started this particular conversation at 5 a.m. And yes, we couldn't exhaust it because we had enormous amounts of calls and messages on Twitter, on WhatsApp that came in at the time. So we're continuing with that conversation this morning. And for those who are just joining us, I'll let you in right now. The Army is recruiting civilian JTF into the military in Borno. Yes, 400 of them were conscripted on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. 400 members of the civilian JTF. Who are the civilian JTF? Oh, well, they are just normal citizens, most of them hunters, who decided to help the military when the war against Boko Haram was looking like we were on the verge of losing that war, when it was looking like that. They know the territory better. They understand the terrain better. They know themselves even a whole lot more than the military at that time. They were formed, I think, in 2013 to help the military traverse the terrain, effortlessly. Well, with some amount of effort, of course, but with their assistance. They were like the military's Google Map in Borno at that time. That's how effective. And trust me, with the success that the military has recorded in every way, every ounce of the success the military has recorded, you cannot separate the effort of the CJTF, the civilian JTF, from the success of the military in the Northeast. No, they have really done well. Done well. There is no side taking in this one. They have done well, creditably well. Now, the issue is that the military is absorbing them. 400 of them were absorbed honestly. That's right. The governor of the state, Babagana Zulum, who commissioned the 400 men in the presence of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur, said they formed the first batch to be recruited by the army. Now, this particular development is not going down well with some certain groups all across the country. Let's start with Afenifere. Afenifere is saying that, and I quote, "There is no other name to call this than regionalization of the army for a section of the country without necessarily saying so. The rest of the country is not daft about what is going on. There is no way you can build confidence in national institutions when you continue to point them in sectional colors, or paint them rather." And these are the same people who said the Southwest could not do Amotekun a few months ago. That's Afenifere. Ohaneze Ndigbo also jumped on this particular conversation. Ohaneze said, and I quote, "It is a clear vindication of those who hold the view that a situation where civilians are now conscripted into the army to fight Boko Haram is a big shame to Nigeria. It runs against the spirit of the federal character principle, which ensures equity in national employment. Can this be replicated in other parts of the country? Who has guaranteed the integrity of the people absorbed into the army? Who is sure they are not even sympathetic to the Boko Haram cause?" Ohaneze Ndigbo. The Middle Belt Forum, they are also talking concerning this. They are saying, "We are not objecting to the absorption of the CJTF members into the military for assisting them in the fight against insurgency. However, there should be equity in everything we do as a country because we are a federation and are not supposed to do things haphazardly. So, if the Nigerian army wants to recruit CJTF members into its fold, it should also bring in similar outfits in other parts of the country so that there will be equity in representation in the army." That's what the Middle Belt Forum is saying. Now let's talk about PANDEF. PANDEF from the Niger Delta, they are also talking. PANDEF is saying, listen Lagos, listen, PANDEF is saying, obviously the armed forces and even the police are understaffed. I don't know the number of personnel we have immediately, but I know we have less than 500,000 police personnel policing a nation of about 200 million. So I am sure that the situation with the army won't be different. If they are properly profiled, and the so-called civilian JTF members are not the so-called repentant Boko Haram members that they are putting into the army, then good and fine. But we need to interrogate that further to be sure that they are truly not the so-called repentant Boko Haram members, because those stories and insinuations are everywhere that is what is happening. And that when that is done, they will most likely be posted to the southern part of the country and become another terror gang. That's from PANDEF. Wait, we're not done. Borno elders are also speaking. The Borno elders are saying these non-armed militias have been trained and trusted by the army. They have been at the forefront of the counterinsurgency fight. It is only ideal for the army to conscript these men into its operations if it wants to effectively combat insurgency. I know there is recruitment presently ongoing in the armed forces. The incorporation of these willing volunteers is just for the purpose of the Boko Haram fight. They will be disengaged as soon as peace and security are restored. The Borno elders. Now, we wrap it off with what Arewa Consultative Forum are saying concerning this. The ACF is saying, we are in a war situation in Borno. What you do at the war front should not be compared with that of peace or decisions taken in a peaceful environment. You embark on conscription and field promotion at the war front. All these are not normal military operations. That's what the Arewa Consultative Forum are saying. That what is happening up north, northeast, is not normal. It's not a peaceful environment. In a situation of war, you do things so that to motivate people. You do things to bolster your own presence against the enemy. So it's time for us to talk, Lagos. What say you? The conscription, the absorption of civilian JTF in Borno, is it a right move? Do we have any concerns? 0700 993 993 993. Should federal character principle come into this conversation? Is it important to bring it here in this conversation? Are you scared that, we might just be recruiting the enemy? But then again, the civilian JTF, they have been very, very instrumental to the successful fights that we've had in the past against Boko Haram. But now, let me talk to you. 0700 993 993 993. Fekoya is here with us. Hi, Fekoya. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Fekoya, Adijuwon.
Good to have you.
I'm currently in Akoka, but I called from Ikorodu.
All right.
Sheriff, what I see about what you are currently talking about, the recruitment of, not even recruitment, the absorption, let me put it like that, of the 400 military JPS into the army, runs directly ultra via to the principle of federal character, which is stipulated in different sections of the Constitution 1999, or 1999 as amended into 1999. Sheriff, when people will come and justify it and say, okay, it doesn't matter the tribe, it doesn't matter the tribe, it doesn't matter the religion or whatever, but this is not an elective position. This is more of an appointment.
Okay.
And that is what the federal character principle addresses, not election. I don't care whoever becomes the president. If the president is capable, that is okay by me as a Nigerian. If it is a Hausa person 1 million times, as long as it's capable, let him continue to do it. Okay. It is not relevant to me because it's an elective position. But once it has to do with appointing people into any position, the federal character principle must be obeyed. That is the tenet of our Constitution.
All right.
So these people that have been absorbed into the army are all from the north, from what I can see.
Yeah.
Then what happens to other regions? Once they feel as if they have been marginalized, because I am feeling that as a Yoruba man, because Amotekun was strictly restricted or objected by the northern hegemony. Let me put it like that.
Okay. I
don't want to mention any name. Well, that is why someone wants to put it. But now it is coming to their side. It is right. Well, from what I can see, Sheriff, it is as good as saying that these people don't want one Nigeria. So if anybody is now advocating that we will break, even if it's not in violence, maybe I will technically support that person, but I don't want violence. If they are going to continue to rule us like this, then let everybody go his own separate way. This it is not one Nigeria. If some other part of the country cannot do what other parts are doing, then it is not one Nigeria. I rest my case, my brother.
Thank you, Fekoya, for calling me. I appreciate it. Really do. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Babaji.
Welcome.
Quickly, let me talk about, you've read out the concerns of supposed region, or should I put it geopolitical zone? Because it was Abacha that put the geopolitical zone, 6 of them. You mentioned the Afenifere, you mentioned the Yohanese, the Pandef, at the Middle Belt Forum. Left out with 2 geopolitical zones going in one line. And I remember vividly Amotekun, when Amotekun came on board, just because of the killings of Mimi kidnapping from the Southwest here. And at the end of the day, the 6 governors of the Southwest came up with Amotekun.
Right.
Suddenly, overnight, the Attorney General of the Federation said they should follow the law. And suddenly, overnight, the federal government said community policing is allowed. They released some money. I don't know whether it's a coincidence. Today, we are having Boronu, the civilian JTF, bringing them on board to enter the military. So what happened in the Southwest, in the South South, the Middle Belt, the kidnapping, the armed robbery? Are you going to put the vigilante in the military to come to the military? Like the last caller, he mentioned federal character.
Right.
I think from the beginning, we are not following the federal character. If you look at the kitchen cabinet of the president and the rest, we understand they will not be following. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling me. Jeremiah is joining us from Akoka. Jeremiah, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, about this whole recruitment into the army.
Right.
I applied for the DSSC to be enrolled into it. Submitted every document that was required of me to submit. My name wasn't out.
Okay.
I wanted to join the military right from when I was small. I had everything in me to join. I want to enroll into it. I have a friend whose name was not out, but his number came out, and they replaced his name with another person's name.
Oh, wow.
And I believe even if you want to even join the recruits, you have to submit different documents. So these people were just enrolled just like that. And people who have passion for it would not be enrolled into the Nigerian army because of the amount of nepotism that is in the system. And you put in different people and you expect the country not to speak up. Now, these people don't even have a educational background to start with. I'm not even sure they know how to speak the lingua franca of Nigeria. And now you just put them into the military system and you put them on payroll. Now, people who want to join the military are not allowed to join. What kind of country are we running? What kind of system is the country operating on?
Right.
I don't really understand.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeremiah, for talking to me. Let's speak with Walter, who's in VI here. Walter, good morning to you.
Good morning. This is Walter calling from Victoria Island.
Let's talk.
My brother, I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't know who we offended to become Nigerians. Now, why always the North? That's the first question I'm trying to ask. I try at all time to be a Nigerian, but there are certain forces within the Nigerian system that makes you feel differently. We talk about the Kasala experience. The North is treated differently. Now it's about the Nigerian army. The North is also treated differently.
Right.
We can't continually denounce the truth. When somebody come and say, I want to go there, they say, no, it's that. I don't support, all that. But the truth is, the system is working against the Nigerian state. And the real people that are the enemy of one Nigerian, they are the ones shouting one Nigerian because they are the ones taking decisions that are divisive in character, in every area. When you look at the decisions they take, even if there is a problem in Borno, which I know is our problem as a country, you can commission those people, give a special name. They know that they are here for a particular situation.
Right.
And once that situation is being dealt with, they should never, under any circumstances, be conscripted into the national army. It is an affront to our nation.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you so much. Adams is here from Lekki. Adams, good morning to you.
Hello, Mr. Jerry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. My own take in this subject
Right.
is a good one by the military.
Okay.
And let them go ahead to recruit these guys. These guys are trying for us a lot, my brother. Now we know. And people should stop saying that maybe they are repented Boko Haram. They are not. These people, they are against Boko Haram with their heart. That's why they came up, they joined the military, and they are fighting with the military. They are fighting for us, all Nigerians. You understand?
Right.
So people should stop. If people, they are going to say that maybe they are repented Boko Haram and all that.
Yeah.
It can weak them.
Okay. It can demoralize them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, I beg people, I want them to join us, to love us, to fight these people, to fight the Boko Haram, and get the sponsors as well.
Okay.
These sponsors, I want them to be recaptured.
Okay.
They are sitting in somewhere, they are enjoying themselves, and they are killing us. I don't care wherever they are. Anybody that mentioned to be a sponsor should be recaptured.
Okay.
And be killed as well. As they are killing us, let them be killed as well. I don't want a story. And people should join hands with us to fight these people in Nigeria. Don't hide with us, please. This fight is not only for the military, it's for all of us. And if these guys join the military later on, I think they can serve us. They can serve all Nigerians. They cannot only serve only Borno State.
Thank you, Adams. Let's quickly speak with John, who is in the bedroom. Hi, John. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning.
I still strike my stand, though.
Okay. What's your stand?
The people of Nigeria, they didn't see the reality, and they go ahead lamenting. Let them keep lamenting until when they come to face the reality. Then they will say, let's go our separate ways.
John, do you have anything to say to what we are talking about now?
Yes, well, that is what we are talking about.
No, that's not what you're talking about. Oh, you see? Calm down. You're not calm down. Adekunle is here. Adekunle, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. Listen to the conversation to Uncle over there.
Okay.
To be honest, sometimes when people want to talk, they will be complete, don't say that. The non-canon are not sincere in terms of the way they handle the affairs of this nation.
Okay.
If there's need to recruit more soldiers to combat Boko Haram, they should do it evenly.
Nationwide.
Okay? Yeah, they should do it nationwide.
Okay.
They should stop giving excuse. They know Boko Haram, they do this. When this bad gang in the Ikorodu Bado, when they were killing people, do everything, the OPC came up to assist the security pattern. Actually, they were able to conquer them. But none of the OPC members came up there. They said they have to recruit them to join the soldiers, to join the police. So if people in the Borno, if they know those that are behind this terrorist activity, they should help the security by giving them information. It's not a must that they have to recruit them, because we are complaining of brutality in police, in soldier, and everything because of the lack of education and a professional attitude of these people. Now you are bringing people that don't know the difference between left and right to join the soldier. After finishing maybe with the Boko Haram mission, you put them into the road, and then we start killing Nigeria for nothing again. So to me, I see this kind of attitude of is not standard, because they cannot, and I keep on saying, all their imam, they cannot say they don't know the people that are especially in this Boko Haram. There's not anywhere in this country that will be happening, maybe in the south.
Let's go to a break. Let's go to a break. Yeah, we'll be right back after this. All right, let's go to a short break. We'll be back.
The top forex traders in Nigeria are now in Surulere at ShopRite Shopping Mall at Deniro Ogunsanya. These experts will be teaching you how to generate consistent monthly income from forex markets by following their professional trading strategies. There will be a 2 hours presentation by 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. from Mondays to Saturdays. Training is 100% free from now till December. Also, to mark the opening of the new branch in Lagos, CT Forex is giving out phones, laptops, and $200 to 10 good traders. To participate, visit City Forex Training Center at ShopRite at Deniro Ogunsanya or text your name to 0803 730 8053. Again, 0803 730 8053. All you need is your laptop or smartphone. CT Forex. Trade your way to freedom.
Your peace, I'll go. Everyone has a place they need to be. Everyone has a face they need to see. When you go away, you love to fly, and we fly you safely through the sky. Ticket affordable, city comfortable, we very reliable, we care for you. At peace, our home. If you're gonna
For bookings and more, visit our website today on www.flyairpeace.com.
Mama Mina won't send money, make Amina collect for school. Obina won't withdraw from your account, but you know carrying card. Hey, written then go use. Na Momo, then go use. Na Momo agents, then go use you. Sissy don't care, won't pay light bill. must recharge Go TV. Me she follow go Miss Telemundo. Tamuno say she won't buy data for phone. Wetin dem go use? Na Momo.
With your Momo agent, you feel
Consultative Forum, it is fine. Borno Elders, it is fine. What say you? Lagos, wherever you are this morning. That is the question I'm asking you. Is it a good thing? Civilian JTF have been with the military since 2013, helping them navigate through the difficult terrain in the northeast in the event, that was supposed to lead to the defeat of terrorist group Boko Haram. Now we're having to deal with ISWAP at the same time. So yeah, we have a war at our hands. The military just absorbed 400 of the civilian JTF, working with them, more to be absorbed according to report. So I'm asking if you're down with this, if you're okay with this, because it is your military. It is your money. It is your resources that will be used on these individuals that the military themselves are using. Musibao is joining us right now, but if you want to be a part of the show, the number to call is 0700 993 993 993. That is 0700 993 993 993. Musibao, good morning to you.
Sheriff, how are you?
Very well.
Yeah, just give me give Uncle Jimmy a check and check hot one when you arrive.
Okay.
Now, Sheriff, tell me, I love my country, and I'm putting it to you. I can die for my country.
Oh my word, we lost that call. Wow. Okay, we're gonna move away from it. Hello, good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Jeremiah. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Good to have you.
There is this highlight Sandra normally air. That is, you hear a soldier saying, Sandra, one of our soldiers shot me on my ribs.
Okay.
I want to use that to paint a picture.
Okay.
But there have been information that repentant Boko Haram. My question is, how did these people repent? Who made them to repent? In what way?
We're not actually talking about repentant Boko Haram here. We're talking about civilian JTF. There's a difference.
Have they been trained?
Yes, they have.
Do they know their personalities?
I
Where
don't know.
do they come from?
They are civilian JTF. They are from the communities.
Sheriff, there is a game the Northerners play with this country.
Okay,
Thank
what?
you so much.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. He said thank you. All right, bye. Oladipo is calling me from Aurelia. Oladipo, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, good morning.
Oladipo calling from Aurelia.
Welcome.
You see, saying civilian JTF should join Nigerian Army, I think I don't agree with it completely.
Okay.
The reason is because It's not until they join the army now. They can work from the background to give intelligence as they have been doing before. So instead of recruiting them, this was the same way the army were paralyzed with a section of Nigeria some ways back. So the thing is this, it is not ideal. Let them just still continue the way. It's just like the way the OPC has been helping in Lagos. So let them say they want to recruit the OPC into the Nigerian police or the Nigerian army. It's not a good thing. Thank you and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you to you for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sharif. How are you doing?
Very well.
Thank you very much. Those against this particular... Oh, hello?
Go on, we can hear you, please.
Okay. Those against in this policy, they have no solution for the problem. We are suffering this insecurity for almost 10 years. So many people have been displaced. Children lost their family. People like us will become refugees because of this problem. They don't have solution for the problem. But for us, every solution is welcome.
Okay.
Anything that they can do to end this particular problem is welcome. So those of them that oppose this particular initiative, I think they are against us and they don't want this problem to end. That's the reason why they are complaining. Why are you complaining? Isn't it Nigeria? Every part of the country has problem. If you have any solution, you should bring it. If you don't have solution, keep quiet. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling me. Appreciate your time. I'm going to go speak with Chibike. After Chibike, then Chibike is in Akeson. We'll go to Twitter to take some tweets. Hi, Chibike. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Let's talk.
Concerning this issue now, during a newspaper review, there is one Mohammed called from Kara Bridge. That man is my caller of the year. I believe he's from the north, and he's condemning this thing. We from the south here, some people will say it's good, it's okay, as long as it's Buhari government, no problem. I want to thank him. I need somebody like that as a Nigerian. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's what should be a call to say. I'm going to go to Twitter right now to take some tweets that have come in. Okay, here we go. I have this one here. Mev says, I just have one question. When the American military came to rescue a citizen from kidnappers, did they use the army or JTF personnel who knows the terrain? They rescued a citizen without the army even knowing till they were done. What army did is wrong at all levels. Okay, Mev, got your message. Thank you for sharing it. Let's take another one very quickly right now. Here we go with this other one here. Wow, I have so many. Olumiwa says, repented Boko Haram members with all the destructions and killings of the innocent souls. Olumiwa, I don't understand what you're saying. But David is here. David is in Surulere. David, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning.
Yeah, I want to contribute to the program that is going on.
Let's talk.
Okay. Regarding the civilian JTS being integrated into the Nigerian army.
Right.
Well, my take is this.
Okay.
There is a writer, a renowned writer, Chino Achebe. He said, if Aleke the bird has learned how to fly without fetching, that the hunter should learn how to shoot without missing. Let every state contribute the same numbers of persons that those Bronu elders have said that they should integrate into the army. Then let's see how it goes, because we have a quota system in this country. The North should just take the South for a ride. Good morning.
Good morning to you too. Thank you for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Sheriff. How are you?
Very well.
Very well. My name is Michael Oba. I'm calling from Victoria Island.
Welcome, Michael.
The issue is not whether they will be integrated. That is the secondary issue. Everybody will want to have more people fight them. But the primary issue is the lack of trust.
Okay.
If this government has been trustworthy all through, or even demonstrated that they can be trusted, nobody will have any problem with what they are trying to do. The fundamental thing, why is it only southern complaining that because of what has happened in the past. Try and see when they wanted to establish Amatoku in the south. Even though it had no problem with the north or going to cause any problem as it were.
Right.
Think about everything that was humanly done, whether government, whether the state in the north, whether by religious or tribal sentiments, to stop it. That's what we are saying. You can't have two laws for two different people. If we must work together as a country, let's begin to build that trust. I think that is where the fundamental issue lies. Let's begin to demonstrate that we are a united people. For me personally, my advice is for us to be like the United States of America. Let's have a unitary government that is just a ceremonial thing. Let each state set up their own structures and then bring whatever it is to the federal. That way we will know that we are united as a hub.
Right.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you too for calling me. I appreciate it. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I want to begin.
Oh, wow. I think we lost that call. Do try and call me back, all right? I would love to speak with you. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning to you.
You see, the problem in Nigeria is not. Because when you say polio now, you send polio to there now, they will pursue them. If you send, say, family planning, they will tell you, see, they don't want anything to family planning. If you say the poorest people in the north, now there, if they want to share money in that place, they will share money.
Okay.
Everything at that place.
Can I ask a question?
Ask me a question.
The armed robbery that happened yesterday, was it in North?
Yes, it is in the west.
In Lekki here, was it the North?
It's not in the North.
The looting of private properties that happened some few weeks ago, was that the North?
Yes, it's not the North. But
you said no.
Something,
it's not the North.
Something bring it out.
No, so what I'm saying is, what I'm saying. Hold on. What I'm saying is that your assertion and your belief is wrong completely about the North, and it's something that you need to begin to change and have an open mind that no way is perfect in this country. Thank you for calling me. Olumiwa is here. Olumiwa, good morning to you.
Good morning,
Yes,
Sheriff.
yes, please.
When they have concluded their missions without informing us, which is not good as a nation. At least there are supposed to be a public awareness and debate about it. So whether we like it or not, they have already concluded it. So we can just reacting, we can just lamenting. It has already been established. But now are we going to employ the West and the East and the South? That when the West wanted to give us Amotekun, it was the late Abakari that kicked against it, and that was the end of it today. So let the West also start. When they have Northern governor meeting, let the West do their own, let the East do their own. I think the time for OPC to come back. Because if police cannot give us what we want, let our OPC and let's see who will stand against it. And in conclusion, please, I want to beg the federal government, they should not come and bring the ATF of the North as a soldier to Lagos. We don't want it. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Olumiwa. Thank you for calling me. Adebumi from Ejigbo. You say, Adebumi, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Sharif.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. About this civilian JTF.
Yes, please.
The attitude of Yoruba and Igbo, our attitude is just sit down and look. Although, as Olumiwa said, they have already concluded their plan. And even, let me tell you that if you look around Lagos, you will see some young military officer that just came now, just small boys. I believe those are the people. It's good. Let them continue. And we say we are one Nigeria. No problem. When all these things happen, all of us will see. Even you are defending them in the studio, all of us will see. Thank you.
We have started fighting, Avi. Let's not fight now. We're just having a conversation. Uche is here in Ikeja. Uche, good morning to you.
Sheriff.
What
Sheriff.
now? But you called me this morning now. What? You didn't call me this morning.
You.
No, wait. Didn't you call me this morning?
I called you, but the thing didn't go through now. You quickly cut it.
No, I didn't cut it, though. Your network was bad. Your network was totally
no
bad.
I'm Mike. I was saying we go settle on somewhere. No
somewhere. We know. on the tarmac.
Sheriff, you see.
Oh, see, everybody come and see. Oh. This guy will not kill me. Oh. You turn me into one Agbero on this show. Okay, I'm just going to let me go to YouTube very quickly before we bring in our next caller. Enrile Michael says civilian JTF integration is a very bad idea completely over these years. It is the JTF that having a fun of the Boko Haram while military are being killed. I fear this is a ploy to get rid of the JTF. Oh, okay. That's another angle to it. But thank you for calling me for your message on YouTube. Akpan is here. Akpan, good morning to you.
SheriffQuadry.
Good morning, sir.
I don't know what I have consulted.
It's been a million years. You just abandoned me, eh? You just ran away. You left me here.
Sheriff, don't go that. Don't go that. I will not quarrel with you, like no matter how you push me. It will never happen because every morning I try well, but my happiness is that always Solomon, my brother, my friend from Ojudu constituency, once he calls, I think he always speaks my mind.
Okay.
So yes, thank you, Quadri.
Thank you too.
Quadri, I have a different view. I'm a Southerner like any other caller I have had so far. But Quadri, let me ask you.
Okay.
When is it going to be time right for reward system to be implemented in Nigeria? These are the guys that volunteered as local hunters, and they also boost up the complement the effort of the military, having known the terrain, and they did marvelous well, like what Adam said. So I know when it comes to issue of federal character, it might not sound well, but reward system might also sound well.
Okay.
So I've not seen anything wrong there. Now, Quadri, come to the state level from the south here. Go and check all the governors from Akwa Ibom, where I'm from. Go and see the appointment, the commissioners. When Akpabio was here, Anang as a tribe, they dominated the whole of Akwa Ibom, all the ministry parastatals and all that. When Udom took over, go and check. He revamped it. Ibibios are there now. The majority are there now. Go to Abia, the same thing. The serving senator of Abia State, Dr. Chodoji, he pursued all the Abian daughters. He said, let them where they marry, let them go and work there. Remove their name from civil service list in Abia State. So sometimes when we come on national radio to cry foul, look at our local environment, where you are from. Whether these things you are complaining is not there. Have you been able to effect change? Yes. As far as I'm concerned, I'm seeing it as a reward system.
Okay.
All this.
Oh, we lost your call. Comrade Akpan, do try and come back. Peter is here, though. Peter is in Igondo. Peter, good morning to you.
No, my name is Chika.
Welcome.
Good morning. Please, I want to ask, how many people do you say they put into Nigeria Army?
400 for now.
400?
Yes.
Civilian JTF, all right?
Yes.
It's very wrong. That is not how to tackle a situation of a security program. You can't be using 400 people as people that took into the bush to fight Boko Haram. It's too much information to civilians. They should have been using at least smaller number of people that know the terrain. If you want to reward people, you don't reward people by putting them into the army. The army is separate from civilians. You reward them by giving their children things or their family. Rewarding them in another way, not putting them to Nigeria Army. And the 400 number is too much. Most of the information they are giving to those 400 may get back to the Boko Haram. Boko Haram may recruit only one person out of the 400, and the whole thing will be worse.
So you two, you feel that it's a wrong move, that it could backfire?
Yeah, very wrong move.
Okay.
You can ask the experts in security matters. It's very wrong for them to be even using it, the 400. For only not 400. How many Nigerian army do we have? How will you be using 400 civilians
to be following you around.
But they've been following them before now. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It's very wrong. They should have. There's a way they do security issues.
But they're the ones that know the place. So definitely,
400 is too much.
It's too much. Okay,
It's
the number you have a problem with. Okay.
My problem is putting them into the army. That's my problem. You can be there because they can still be doing what they are doing without joining the army.
Without joining the army.
You can reward them in another way by giving their children scholarship and all that.
Yeah, in the army secondary school, army school or something. Yeah. Okay. All right. Peter, thank you. Uche is here though. Uche is back. Uche, you see? It's not me. It's not me now. It's not me now.
Hey! Anyway, no wahala. You know you're still my brother.
Yes.
Anything you do,
we are brothers. Yes. We are together.
Sheriff, you see, it's unfortunate. Really, really sad when I listen to some... Anyway, some of your callers, we know them. They are card-carrying members of this party.
What is wrong with Army absorbing civilian JTF members that have been helping since 2013?
Sheriff, it is completely wrong. See, Sheriff, you see, there's something that we do here in the South that is completely absurd to me. When we look at some of these government policies, when we look at some of these moves that made by people in government, we look at it just on the surface. But if you look deep down, you will begin to see that there are some underlying factors that are not, fully given out. And I would like to thank my brother Olumuyiwa. He spoke my mind this morning. That was what I advocated on another platform.
Okay.
Unfortunately, our Southern leaders are asleep, and I am ashamed of them. All of them, all the so-called Southern leaders, from the east to the west, we are all ashamed of them. When these people do these things, what do they do? What do they do? How can you have, look, the military, like any other government security agency, is supposed to be, the recruitment should be based on federal character.
Okay.
Now, when you now bring 400 people from a particular region, you are overpopulating that military with people from that region. Already, Sheriff, as we know, do your research. The military is already overpopulated by people from that region. Do your research.
Okay.
It's not hearsay.
I will.
You understand?
I will do the
when
research.
we say these things, people should understand. Forget what somebody will tell you. You go to Abia, you go to Akwa Ibom. Look, we're talking about a sensitive position, the military. Let's not nobody just come here and begin to give excuses because you are a card-carrying member or because you worship the president. No. Let's say it as
Uche.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, too, for calling me. We'll take Chukwebuka, then we go to our social media. All right, Chukwebuka, good morning to you.
Once again, good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
I would like to say this, Sheriff.
Okay.
I'm never ever going to join issues with anyone. 9 years I've been calling Nigeria Info. I have not joined issues with anyone, and I will never do that.
We love you for
Everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion on national issues. I will toe the line of Comrade Akman. These are the people who we talk about being a Nigerian and not Igbo, Yoruba, Muslim, Christian, or whatever. I'm just going to say this once again. We might differ, but then I still see nothing wrong in enlisting these JCF personnel or people into the Nigerian army. They are going to be stronger. They're going to act more. And they are useful whether we like it or not. We're talking about the South or the West, the East or wherever. We all know that this is terrorism we're talking about in the North.
Yeah.
This is not just the issue of area boys or hoodlums or whatnot. No. We are talking about terrorism. And it's quite different.
Yes, it is.
So if you are having 400, for me, it's not even enough. If they can enlist them, let them enlist them all.
Okay.
There's no threat or insecurity or whatever, or they won't even pose any threat. Because they are Nigerians who are also helping to fight the insurgents, who have given useful information. Before this time, the military were clueless.
Yeah.
It was due to the help of this JTF that the military began to make progress. So if they are enlisted, for me, it is absolutely welcome.
All right, Chukwebuka.
Leave the issue of some religion in this, for heaven's sake, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling me. I appreciate it, Lagos. But we're not done yet. Absolutely no, we are not done yet. We just need to pause a little to head out for a quick break. When we return from this break, we'll come and wrap off on the show today. Oh, wow. What a day. I'm sweating inside 3 ACs. I'll be back. Stay here.
Station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
In the information era, facts, events, and